Hello everybody, Teacher Stamati here. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail about how to use the dictation feature to help your writing. And you can use it in PowerPoint and in Word. We're going to use it in PowerPoint today. So pretty easy to find it. It's just going to be up here on the right. It says dictate. You're going to be able to use it by creating a text box and then clicking in the text box and hitting dictate. So what dictation does is it records your voice, it predicts the words that you're saying, predicts where punctuation is going to go, and it can help you get your thoughts out in writing really quickly and efficiently. It is going to take editing to bring it up to like an advanced high school level of writing, because the way that we speak does not always translate perfectly into the written word. So let me just go ahead and show you straight away how this works. So I'm going to click in my text box and then I'm going to click dictate. You can see the little red record button pops up, and straight away it is translating what I'm saying into written language. All right. Now, already you can see where there's going to be some editing needed. So I'm going to stop right now and go ahead and get into that process. All right. What I'm going to do is use the editing checklist to go through my writing. It's right over here. Read and ask, will this make sense to a stranger? Are there capital letters where they should be? Is there punctuation where it should be? Do I have complete sentences, and is the spelling correct? If you follow this checklist carefully, you're going to get your writing up to a good level. Alright, so I'm going to reread my own writing back to myself aloud. This is something I recommend to all my students because it reveals errors like nothing else really. And it's a great first step to get going with your editing. You can see the little red record button pops up, and straight away it is translating what I'm saying into written language. Alright, now already you can see where there's going to be some editing needed, so I'm going to stop right now and go ahead and get into. Does that sound right? Not really. There's some obvious places where I need to combine words into previous sentences. There are words that I can get rid of because they're unnecessary in written language, even though they help to fill gaps in spoken language. The first thing I'm going to change is right after into. I'm going to delete this period because what I want to say is I'm saying into written language. All right. Don't need a capital there. Change that to a W. And now it is a complete sentence. All right. Now, do I need these words? Probably not. I don't need to fill in those gaps in speech in my writing. You're going to do that on your own as a reader when there's a period, or a comma, or a semicolon, or a hyphen. Anything that gives you that natural pause. Already you can see where there's going to be some, editing needed. So I'm going to stop right now and go ahead and get into. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a couple of sentences for sake of flow. All right, so how it reads. Already you can see where there's going to be some editing needed. I'm just going to make that a sentence. So I need to capitalize the I'm. So I'm going to stop right now and go ahead and get into, and what it didn't pick up was when I said my editing process. Okay, so I'm going to reread it again to myself and see if there's anything missing from my initial edit. You can see the little red record button pops up, and straight away it is translating what I'm saying into written language. already you can see where there's going to be some editing needed. So I'm going to stop right now and go ahead and get into my editing process. I'm satisfied with how that sounds. It's clear, it reads well, and it gets my message across. If a stranger comes up and reads this, they're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Although actually, if I wanted to be even more clear, I could add a prepositional statement here to kind of set the scene. I could say, today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the dictate feature in PowerPoint. I'm going to click the button. You can see the little red record button pops up. Okay, so something like that if I really want to set the stage in my writing and give that full, complete picture. So that's the basic process. The dictate feature is very helpful for getting started, but it can't be relied upon for producing high school or beyond level writing. That's going to be up to you to produce yourself. You're going to need to go through that editing checklist, pay attention to all those points, reread, and make sure that what you're trying to say comes across in a clear and concise way. All right, well, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about this or anything else regarding this assignment, please feel free to contact your ELA teacher.